before the surgery, there's a hormone imbalance, but after surgery, your hormones are changing. So this part, as you can see, is the fungus part. There are lots of ghrelin is secreting from that part. So after surgery, the doctor is taking this part of your stomach, and you are not feeling that much hungry. And even you eat a little bit of things, just a little bit of food, you may feel full. After that weight loss, you will need to learn your clues of your hunger and fullness. It's like a baby stomach, so you need to listen to your body. It is the secret of your maintaining weight loss. Otherwise, if you don't, listen to your body, if you don't feel full, if you are not recognized with these clues, you may want to eat more, or you may have some kind of problems like dumping syndrome. I will talk them about this later. And so this is the recent research. It's released from the 2025, but they saw that it's a surgery. Yes, there are hormone changes, but also brain response changes. I have a patient already. She told me that, okay, Cemre, I had the surgery, but I have this obese brain. So I need to change my things. I need to change my point of views. But in this research, they saw that after surgery, brain also changes. You have fewer cravings, or you don't want to eat that much again. So you may feel some problems like this before how I'm gonna continue to eat properly. But as you see in this research, your brain also is changing. And we are, as a NewMe, I always want to talk with my patients before the surgery, because it is more critical. Before the surgery, even if you are eligible for the surgery, if your BMI is okay, but still I want to talk about you. How is your daily nutrition habits? Do you have good healthy eating habits? Like, even it's just a little bit of, I need to learn, because after that surgery, first month is just different, but then you need to learn how to have good healthy eating habits. So it starts from before the surgery. As you can see, research says that nutrition before the surgery is important, because if you have high BMI, you need to decrease the amount of this abdominal fat, the visceral fat, the fat around your organs, which makes it easier for the surgery, which makes it smoother. Otherwise, it's not, you may have some problems. So we want you to have a good nutrition before the surgery. So let's say you have a high BMI, I just want you to have 10 days dislocate diet. But if you have if you are eligible, you don't need to have that diet that much. We have periods after surgery. First week is different. Second week, third week, you have some diet phases. For the first week, you have a clear liquid diet. And the second week, you can start to have some soft foods, and then maybe, you can start to have some baby foods like puree foods, then regular textures you can start to eat. I will sending, please check your emails after surgery, because I'm sending the diet phases, diet plans after surgery. It is important because, if you are, let's say you have at your first week, but you want to try some soft foods, you may have dumping syndrome, you may vomit this food. Even today, I talked with my patients. She said that I tried to eat. She's at like third week, I think, but she tried some avocado with some eggs, but she said that I couldn't tolerate, so I vomit. So it is important to feel your fullness and stay in your place.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yay!
Yes. That's good.
Yes. We have a little shelter to return to the calories, and that's key, especially in a situation like this where people.
Can you open my PPT? PowerPoint? Have a question? Just ask me, because I want to be interactive.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool.
Thank you.
So clear liquid diet is just for 1 week. The important thing is hydration. After surgery, you may feel tired. It is mostly because of the dehydration. It is not easy to have that 1.5 liters of water every day, but we have some solutions. If you have this kind of problem, feel free to ask. So even you can't drink that much water, I'm gonna give you some solution. You can take the fruits, let's say apple, and you can cook this apple or pear, and you can drink this water, or you can have water and you can add some apple slices or mint into your water just to make it more tasty. And the toleration is really important because, you know, if you can't tolerate, you can't eat that much and you may feel tired because you're not going to feel that energetic. So I want you to get enough hydration and toleration. So you need to focus on your stomach feelings. So after that week, you will have full liquids, which is like milk, lactose-free milk, but because, you know, you shouldn't have that much pressure in your stomach. You may have gas if you have lactose. So you need to stay away from lactose. You need to stay away from carbonated drinks, caffeine. But this week, at the second week, the most important thing that you need to get enough protein. Protein sources it can be a milk, or it can be a yogurt. You can dilute it with water, or you can have protein shakes. As you know, we are giving you an 8 protein sachet for gifts, but we want you to take more. At least 1 month, you can continue to take this protein shakes if you can't take it orally from the food. And the puree kind of, you know, baby foods, but you need to have different foods because you are not eating that much. You need to have more vitamin and minerals. You are taking your vitamin, but you know what, vitamins is just the bioavailability is low when we compare with the foods. You are getting more vitamin and minerals from the foods. And also you have a 30 minutes rules. When you eat something, you need to wait 30 minutes to drink water, to drink other, you know, drinks. And when you are at this stage, you know, after liquid diet, you need to practice mindful eating. I'm planning to have a new webinar about this mindful eating because this is the key part to maintain the weight loss. It is not easy while we are working. We have stress in our life, you know, sometimes we have a rush. But when you are eating something, before that, make sure that you are hydrated. You already drink your water and you wait 30 minutes. And when you are eating, don't distract with any other things, like don't work while you are eating or don't watch TV. I know it's not easy, but try to do your best. And eat slowly, chill, and feel the texture, feel the taste of that feeling. Do you feel full? If you do this practice every day, you can see that you are not having that much of snackings. You don't want to eat more at night. This is the, you know, key part actually. But I'm planning to a new webinar about this topic. So when we are looking for the research, the current research, they said that, okay, this patient is losing weight, but until 2 years. 2 years later, you may have gained weight because, you know, some patients just, you know, if they don't have that good healthy eating habits, they may want to, you know, snack again. They want to eat chocolate again. This kind of, you know, habits they want to continue. So you need to be careful about that for your long-term guidance. It needs, you know, some change in your life. Not only, there's also our patient is coming, I think. Let me see. I'm going to approve. Yes.
Arada sorsana sorusu olan var.
Do you have a question, by the way?
No, I'm just taking it all in.
Good to know that. About this, you know, diet phases. First week, second week, third week.
By the way,
Hi everyone.
I know most of the people from here, so everyone looks great. So I hope everything is going great. I see Melissa, Carol, Helen, Kate, Juana, Bez. I hope your new journey is going great. So please, some of you send your questions already to us. So we will look at them. But please don't hesitate to ask your questions. So we want this webinar to go as a dialogue. So please ask all your questions. And now I am giving the talk again to my dear wife, Cemre.
Okay. So here is the, I just want you to talk about the nutrition deficiencies. But when you have surgery, you need to do this blood test, first month, third month, 6 months, and you need to send us, because I want to check everything is okay. If you have low vitamin B12 level, it is a risk for even depression. So please look at your blood test reports. If you have low iron level, you may feel tired. There are lots of things are affecting at this phase. So we are, especially the vitamin B12, the common deficiencies we saw after surgery. But at the first month, if you have your injection, and then at the third month, we don't see that much deficiencies. And also iron and zinc, they are the common nutrient deficiencies. So hair loss is mostly because of the low zinc level, low biotin level. That's why. Are you taking this kind of supplements right now?
I'm taking multivitamins at the moment.
Good. Multivitamin, is it multivitamin only?
Yeah, multi.
Okay.
We are about to go deep into Passion's vagina. Spins every episode for free now.
Well, yes. So for just a second. Oh, hi, Melissa. Okay. So for vitamin D also is effective, because even we are taking this from sun, we are not taking from the food. Vitamin D is important for your metabolism. So at the research, they look at the metabolisms of the people. The low level of vitamin D level can lead to lower metabolism. It is important for the metabolic rate, vitamin D level. So again, you see my, right? Okay, let me share it. Okay, so for also, okay, the other, vitamins we need to check, and protein, we have lots of protein sources, right? Egg, it can be cheese, it can be yogurt, but at least 60 grams of proteins you need after surgery. It's not easy to do, but even you have a meal, just try to focus on your first food is a good source of protein. Let's say you have a breakfast, you need to start to eat first with cheese or egg. Or if you have a dinner, start with the red meat or, chicken, other sources. But the most important thing that they saw that in the research, that the people who are continue to take this protein in 3 months, they have a good muscle mass protection. They didn't lose their muscle. That's why I'm always saying I don't want you to lose from your muscle or, other tissues. So try to first eat your protein sources, and then we have, proteins, but when we look at the bioavailability of these proteins, the important thing that, you are eating egg or you are eating lentil as a protein source, but the thing, there are differences with these food groups. I want you to have good quality of proteins. It means that if you have casein, this score is high. It means that you are taking this casein in your body, the bioavailability is very higher. You're using this amino acids efficiently. So casein means that milk or cheese. First options, always you need to choose dairy foods. You need to have egg, first option. I know you can get bored from this kind of food sources, but I'm gonna try to send some recipes on this Facebook support group. After that, you see this, beef is coming, and also beans and peas is coming. So first, try to take these casein sources. At the research, they saw that people are they are eating Lay's, but they don't see that and greater weight loss, because our body can adapt to this calorie. So when you think that, when you look at the scale, if you don't see any change, let's say 1 year later, you shouldn't try to eat less, because if you eat less, you may have some deficiencies. You can lose from the muscles. I don't want you to eat less. I want you to have other habits, like you need to do maybe more exercise, because our bodies can adapt to the calorie. So eating less is not a solution. The most common issues that we saw from the patient is food intolerances, especially chicken or spinach. There are lots of food groups. You may have food intolerances. So if you can't eat that kind of foods after surgery, please write in this Facebook group. I can send you the recipes that you need to take from the other protein sources. And the complications you can see, like nausea, vomiting. Let's say you are in your 3rd week, but you want to eat red meat. It's not well cooked. You may vomit right after that because your stomach is very small and the proteins are staying in the stomach for a long time. It can affect your stomach. And if you vomit after that food, you may feel scared. You get scared of that food for a while. Because one of my patients says that even 2nd year after surgery, she said that I can't still eat red meat because she's scared of that food. Do you have this kind of problems right now after surgery? Have you ever feel this, toleration?
Carol, did you say something? If so, your microphone is off. No. Okay.
So even if you have this kind of things, just please write me, because I want you to have a good, healthy relationship with foods. Diarrhea is another complication, or constipation. If you have constipation problem, I am writing you fiber. I'm increasing your fiber intake in your diet. Also, we are showing, hair loss and some kind of reflux problem. This is mostly because of the acid foods like the carbonated drinks or, caffeine. Or when you eat something and you lay down right after that eating, you may have some reflux, you may have some stomach problems. We don't want that. So stay away from the, caffeine for the first month, carbonated drinks. Dumping syndrome is another complication. But, if you follow your diet, you don't see that much. If you feel your fullness, you don't see that much dumping syndrome. It is mostly because of the carbohydrate sources. Some patients can drink fruit juices, and the carbohydrate digestion starts from the mouth. So your blood sugar level can drop in a short time, and you may feel that syndrome. So stay away from the carbohydrate sources. It can also you can have a large stomach if you eat carbohydrate sources like the fruits or potato. Even potato is a healthy food, but I want you to stay away from the first month. And also vomiting and nausea, it's mostly because of when you eat quickly. That's why we are recommending you to eat slowly. You have a baby stomach, so please be helpful for your stomach. Long-term maintenance matters, because my main topic is about long-term maintenance, because as a dietitian who lost 30 kgs, I know that it is not easy to stick to a diet. So 1 month is okay, it's different. But after 1 month later, you need to focus on your feelings. It is actually importance for your, losing weight. When you listen to your body, you can say that, okay, I'm trusting my body. It says I'm feeling full. Okay, then I'm stopping. But if you have this kind of habits, just snacking habits, you need to focus on that. So just write everything that you are eating in a day. Food journaling is the key point here. And please write. So for the proven tips for the weight maintenance, we saw in the research that balanced nutrition. But the balanced nutrition, according to the blood test reports, if you have high cholesterol, balanced nutrition means that you need to have more fiber, more plant-based protein. The second tip is regular physical activity. It can be only walking. First month after surgery, we want you to have low impact cardio. Just 30 minutes walking is enough. But 1 month later, you need to focus on strength trainings. It can be also heat trainings, like high intensity trainings. But I don't like gyms actually. For me, I like walking. I like swimming. This kind of exercise I like. You need to find your exercise that you like mostly. Otherwise, it's not. You don't want to do that for your whole life. It's just a quick turn. So the other tip is behavioral emotional strategies. That's why I want you to write everything. Being aware of your eatings, being aware of your feelings is the start of your change. So if you're eating mindfully, if you can manage your stress, because sometimes patients can confuse about, is it emotional eating or is it because of my physical hunger? We saw that mostly it's because of the physical hunger, because the patient is not eating enough in a day. Maybe because of the working, he doesn't have time for snacking. That's why he wants to eat more at night. But sometimes we saw it's because of the emotional. But this is normal. Emotional eating is normal because we are a human. That's why we need to be aware of how.
Cemre, my wife Cemre always eats, and she says it's emotional. That's enough. She never eats because of she's hungry. She eats because she's emotional. So I totally understand that. Okay.
No, I don't agree that. So if you have 2 days, let's say 2 days, you want to eat something sweet, it is normal. But if the frequency is, getting higher, we need to focus on that problem. The other tip is follow-ups and support. You need to check your routines. So let's say you wake up and you have 3 months later after surgery, you have a cup of coffee in the morning. You didn't have a breakfast. You skipped the breakfast because you have a work. You need to focus on that, prioritize that. And after 3 hours later, you have a breakfast. If it's a balanced breakfast, but still you have a low sugar level. Blood sugar level is still low because when we wake up, we have a low blood sugar level. And you didn't eat enough. And your blood sugar level drop. And even you eat a balanced meal, it doesn't come in a normal range. So after that, while you're still working, at night, you want to eat something that have carbohydrates in it. This is totally normal. This is because of the physical hunger. But if you don't skip your breakfast, if you have a good snacks, you can manage that dinner. You can manage that night eatings. That's why we have an NewMe. I always, ask.
Support gruptan sonra tekrarlasana kesildi.
That's why we need the NewMe Facebook Bariatric support group, because it needs motivation. Sometimes you may feel that I don't want you to have always egg. You can ask us, or sometimes you can't see any change at the scale. You can ask, and we can talk that in that group, because it is really about motivation. I'm sharing some recipes. I started to share some recipes and some tips in this group. Feel free to join there and invite your friends who thinks about this surgery or even had this surgery before. So for me, I just want you to talk about in this group about these topics, because I saw that many patients after surgery, 1 year or 2 years after surgery, they started to snacking. Snacking is a good actually, but they just want you to have chocolate as a snack. Only carbohydrate sources or only sweet things. And also I saw that they have liquid calories, which can be the Cokes or fruit juices, and they are not taking supplements. They forgot to take supplements. Sometimes it is crucial, because if you don't have a good metabolic rates in your body, if you don't have if you have deficiencies, it means that your metabolism will be lower. So please continue to take your blood test. And also they may have some psychological challenges. It is totally normal, but we always have to have to talk. I don't want you to be your dietitian. I want to be your friend in this process. Otherwise, you can scare of me. You don't want to talk about the nutrition. Maybe you can cheat sometimes.
Believe me, no one's scared of you.
Okay, then. So I just want to talk about what challenges are you facing, or what is your concerns. That's why I can be helpful for you. this is my PowerPoint. Thank you for attending, but I want to make a question and answer forum now on.
Actually,
I see that most of our now attendees are our post-op patients. No, sorry, pre-op patients. Melissa will come, Carol will come, Helen, Kate will come. Bevs is the only one who is our post-op patient. So you can share with your, maybe if you have any questions. I mean, please don't. We will share this presentation with you, and we will also share this record with you, webinar record. So please don't afraid. It is not the last time you are seeing Cemre. Cemre will be on always with you, with the hospital, to all your journey, and especially after the operation. But I'm sure you may have some questions about after the surgery. So Melissa, Carol, Helen, Kate, you can, I mean, do you have, for example, or any fears? I mean, am I gonna eat this after the surgery, etc.? And of course, you can also share your journey, because you are the only one now, our post-op patient. You can share your journey. How is it going so far? So that our pro patients can have an idea. So we can listen to you or your prep questions if you have so.
Do we have to have blood tests before we come?
Sorry?
Do we need blood tests before we come?
Yes, of course. I mean, we will send you some. All of you should be getting some emails and WhatsApp notifications from us. So we will ask your blood test. If we didn't ask so far, but we should ask, please check your emails. We can just check your emails, and before 1.5 months, usually before 5 weeks of the surgery, we ask the blood test. So yes, we need your blood test.
Yes, because if you have iron deficiency, I want you to have iron, have a good iron storage. If you have vitamin B12 deficiency, I want you to have, before the surgery, I want you to have a good metabolism.
So we can remind you again, which test are we requesting?
Okay.
Do you have any question about the post-op process? What kind of microphone? I mean, am I gonna, for example, I would ask about the alcohol, because I like alcohol. So I would ask how long after the surgery I could drink alcohol or something, or maybe snacks like chocolate, etc. So I wonder if that counts.
No,
Okay,
I don't drink, so that's okay.
You don't drink? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, great.
And I want to talk about before surgery, you can't have that kind of habits, just snacking habits. Even you feel full, you may want to eat again. You are not maybe prioritize your hunger or your fullness. So after surgery, you may want to eat more. The problem that I saw mostly from my patients, they said that, okay, I'm eating, I'm feeling full, but I want to eat again. Because, it's an habit, old habits. We want to change that habit. And it is not easy, but your body doesn't, let you to eat that much, because you will feel that pressure. So this is the first point. But then after, for a while, your stomach can get larger, but still you need to be aware of that, feelings. If you practice that feelings, you can sustain that weight loss. When I was a child, I was overweight. I tried lots of diets, but I gained weight again. That's why when I, stay away from that diet culture, I started to lose weight. When I, don't restrict anything, when I don't, because I didn't know my fullness. I didn't aware of that. Because of the restriction, I want to eat more always, even I feel full. So 1 month after surgery, I want you to have this practice. in your daily life. You can sustain that. But, we have lots of agents in Turkey. Sometimes the other patients from the other agents, they want to talk with me because they said that they are not following us. They started to have their old habits. They started to gain weight. Then we are, practicing this mindful eatings. Mostly. It is the important rule for me. I think it's not the rule, but it is the most important thing to change your point of view. Because you have a baby stomach. It's a baby. You need to listen to that baby. Teach that baby, right? This is the key for me. And what else? Have you ever checked the social media? What are eating, what the people are sharing there? You can see the daily vlogs, daily videos. Yeah, you saw that before, Melissa. What makes you to think about, mostly after surgery? Do you have any concern?
No, I don't really. I've been listening to other people's outcomes, and I've been taking shakes already, so I'm preparing
Wow,
myself. So
good,
I'm doing good.
good. Preparing is good. Maybe even eat something. You can wait 30 minutes to drink something. That's another
Yeah,
preparation.
yeah.
Yes.
So I'm actually going on another holiday in 2 weeks. So I have to get myself organised before I come over. So I'm doing shakes as it is. So it's just the way it is.
Elisa, don't eat too much in Croatia, please, because I know you are coming from Croatia.
I know. Yeah. No, we're
Not
going
so
to
much.
Australia first, and then I'm coming
Oh,
home for 2 weeks, and then I go to Croatia.
okay. By the way,
Yeah.
let me introduce you with my team. I'm sure you all know them because they are your agents, Selin and Julia. But I think it's the first time we are seeing their face, their live
Uh,
moments, so you can see.
Yes, we are real.
yes, you
Yes, they
are.
are real.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
I'm going to Croatia with Melissa before.
Me.
No, with Melissa, I'm going to Croatia to have a little holiday with her.
Are you coming too?
Yeah.
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 So yes.
Sounds like a great idea.
Big
And
trip.
I think, Carol, I think you are the friend of Stewart.
Yeah.
You are waiting your
Yes.
TV.
Yeah. I did get a reply back, so just a couple of things that I've already got. Just waiting for one more thing to send back to them, and
Okay. It took longer than usual, but I'm pretty sure you
yeah,
will
man.
have no problem
Yep.
because usually they got it in 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, it was only two simple things that I had to get. So
I am sure. I think you will come like 4 people or something with a crew. You will come in the same. You will come in
no,
the same flight.
no, because
No, you
I
can.
have to wait for my payment. Yeah, so they're flying on
You
theirs.
still have time. You still have time.
Oh yeah,
for
yeah,
15.
definitely. Yeah, but we'll be on
Yeah.
different flights. I'll be alone now.
You are, okay.
No.
Yeah.
You can have a
Okay,
chill
that-
journey and just sleep whenever you want.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it with me. Okay. I'm gonna reply the questions lastly, and it will finish.
Property night. Thursdays on Sky Open.
Okay. So the questions that I have already is about the weight loss slowing down, keeping the weight off. So my recommendation is that apart from the nutrition, you need to focus on your exercise also. Do you have walk-ins in your daily life, or if it's 1 month later, you need to have strength trainings. Otherwise, if you eat less, you may even not see any difference in your weight. So the second question, good new eating habits, still needing to enjoy things. Well, good new eating habits, I'm trying to give my recommendation at the Facebook support group about that, how you can enjoy the foods, because every day if you eat the same foods, you don't feel good. That's why you need to have a good recipes, healthy recipes, and delicious. And for enjoying things, you need to practice this mindful eating. So the other question is, I struggle taking all the intake I'm supposed to. You may have this concern, am I doing right or wrong? How long until I feel proper energy to get through the day? The energy is mostly because of the dehydration. So just drink your water enough, have hydrated, and take enough protein. Even if you have protein or hydration, you may feel some low energy. That's normal because you're eating less for the first month. But it will change when you started to eat, the normal foods 1 month later, or when you have good, variety of foods, you may feel more energetic. So don't, try to eat in 3 hours. Don't wait for a long time. So what else we have? Weight loss continuum, best vitamins and protein to take. So we are giving you a protein powder. It is for the bariatric patients. When you are thinking about to take from your country, just look for the protein powder. Is it for the bariatric people or not? Because for the bariatric people, the ingredients are higher. They are adding also vitamin and minerals. The protein source is different. It should be whey protein. So look at that. And for the vitamins, it should be multivitamin, but it's not for only, the people. It is not just a multivitamin. It is for the bariatric people. They have higher level of iron, higher level of calcium. The timing is also important to take that multivitamins. If you have taking also iron vitamin, you need to wait at least 1 hour. You shouldn't eat or drink anything. And you shouldn't have also, again, this multivitamin. Just wait 1 hour, and then in a day you can get the other multivitamins. So, sometimes I'm asking the patients what kind of brands you have in your country, and we are searching for them and finding the right multivitamin and protein powder.
They can also ask us, can't they, Cemre? After leaving the country, they're just going out shopping or trying to buy it from some internet, but they can't be sure that if it's the right one. Easy, just take a picture of it or send a link to us, to Cemre, to make sure that's the right one, so that she can say, yep, this is a good one for you, you can go ahead. Or if it's not good enough, or if it contains some, I don't know, some protein shakes even have sugars and everything, she could just warn you and saying this is not a good one. So just keep the communication on, ask the questions to make sure that you're getting the right things.
I think someone on the someone on one of the other pages said that you can get from the Turkish pharmacy, you can get the multivitamins too.
Yes.
So I thought I'd get a couple of bottles while I'm in Istanbul.
Yes, you can get that. Sorry.
So can you get those, or I'll try and find. I've got a photo of it somewhere.
So here, when you come here, we are giving you 8 protein powder, but most of the patients taking from Turkey, because of the price, they prefer to take from all the package multivitamins, the other protein powders, the liquid multivitamin and capsule multivitamin. Because for the first week, you need to have liquids.
Yes.
So after surgery, 3 days later, you can have this liquid multivitamin. And when it's finished, you can start to have capsule form. So it's good to have everything in your hands before surgery. And sometimes you can't tolerate patients can't tolerate this liquid or capsule form. That's why I'm changing. We are trying to, find another solution like tablet form or chewable form. But, the first weeks you need to have liquid, and then capsule is efficient. But if you can't tolerate, we're gonna, you need to change the form of this multivitamin.
If you guys want to take with you to go back home with more protein and more multivitamins, we will be able to help you with that. Just mention that that you would like to take some, and then we can sort it for you.
Cool.
Yes, even it can be biotin or zinc.
Yeah.
It depends. So yeah, all the questions are like this, and I answered already. But if you want to have any questions, like because I want to have another webinar, and I want this webinar topic is about mindful eating. But if you want to talk a different topic, just let me know. I can prepare it according to your questions.
We are very sure that it's a very big decision and a journey. So we don't want to come to Turkey with questions. So please ask anything, but I mean anything you have. So come here. You are not you are our visitors in here. So we will take a great care of you. No worries. Turkey is a great country. Turkey, the right name is Turkey, is a great country. So and you can tell us anything you need. I mean, it doesn't have to be about related to surgery. You can just ask. We can do anything we want. We can do. So we are just hoping to see you in the near future. So we are glad you are with us at this journey. And as I mentioned before, the one of the biggest part of the journey is the after pass part, the post part, because it's mostly it's all up to you, not up to us or up to doctor. So after the surgery, as Cemre told you, you will have a baby stomach, so you will start from like a zero. So and so you won't feel so much hunger, but that the emotion thing is not easy and the habit thing is not easy. I know. So. But you know that you will have us on your side. We have lots of communities, like we have WhatsApp community, Facebook community. Usually our patients talk with each other after the operation. So, and I know that maybe the first couple of months may be the biggest challenges. And after that, it's very easy then because I mean, you are eating a lot before the surgery, but after the surgery, for example, you are eating anything you want, maybe for the last 30 years, but after the surgery, the one day from the day one, you are not eating anything you want. So it's maybe a little bit challenge, but I think it will be the biggest miracle in your life because you all be NewMe, because all our patients send us their results and we are very glad to see them. And sometimes we cannot recognize them because they lose 50 weight, 50 kilo, 40 kilo, etc. So it will be mostly up to you, but I'm sure because the biggest part is deciding to journey is like a country you don't know. Maybe it's a big journey. So after you got this step, the biggest step, I'm pretty sure that you will handle that the rest of process very easily, and will be with you, especially Cemre. I made the AI video of Cemre.
You don't need that.
Yeah.
I'm here.
even she escaped or something. We have an AI video of her, so we will send you all AI video. She's explaining everything.
Okay, thank you for joining, everyone.
No, thank you.
Thank you to be here.
Thank you.
See you
Thank you,
soon.
everybody.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, nice to
Thank
meet
you.
you.
See
See
you
you.
Bye.
Nice to meet
See
you.
you. Bye. Nice
See
to
you.
meet you.
Yeah, and you.